Today we are reviewing solving equations. We need to balance the equations. What we do to one side, we have to do to the other side. Here we subtracted 5 from both sides, and we got x equals 3. We have to make sure one side of the equation equals the other side of the equation. If you do not show your work, you will not receive any credit. Please work on the next 6 questions. I recommend you stop the video and try these 6 questions on your own, and then check your work. I'm going to go through each of these 6 questions, and I'm showing all of the algebra that is required. What you do to one side of the equation, you do to the other side of the equation. You need to isolate the variable. Get the variable, which is the letter, by itself by doing opposite operations. So here, for example, 5, we need to do the opposite of take away 15, which is add 15. When you're adding a negative to a positive, you subtract, and you keep the sign of the larger number. For number 6, you do the same thing. You add 7 to both sides because that is the opposite of subtracting 7, and you get 13 plus 7. Continue to work on questions 7 through 10 using the same methods. Add or subtract from both sides. Isolate the variable. Remember, when you're adding and subtracting integers, you should follow those rules that we have already gone over. If 6 is multiplying to x, the opposite of multiply by 6 is divide by 6. So we do opposite operations and divide both sides by 6. N is dividing by 2, so the opposite of dividing by 2 is multiplying by 2. Continue to work on these examples using opposite operations. Isolate the variable. Continue to work on all of these equations and check your work and bring back any questions you may have to class. Four less than 5 times a number is equal to 11. 5x minus 4 equals 11. 15 more than twice a number is 9. 2x plus 15 equals 9. 8 more than 4 times a number is negative 12. 4n plus 8 equals negative 12. Notice all 4 of these problems have switch words in them. And notice I use n or x for my numbers or my variable. You can use any variable you would like. Continue to work on the word problems and check your answers. Questions 5, 6, and 7 can be a little tricky. Read carefully. That is the key. Good luck. Keep up the good work. Just a few reminders here about word problems. Again, you have to read the questions very carefully and pull out key information. When you're answering word problems, you should have words in your answers. For example, we needed to say for question number 5 that it cost $6 per ticket. For number 6, we need to know how much the fine is per day. So we're going to have these words in our answers. And then for question 7, we need to have how many hours of lessons Jenna can afford. So again, make sure you have words in your answers when you have word problems.